You are overpaying for car insurance. You know it, I know it. But the thought of switching feels like a headache. You imagine hours on the phone, confusing paperwork, and somehow ending up with worse coverage for only a few dollars less. So you do nothing. You stay with the same company year after year, watching your premium creep up, and you tell yourself it is not worth the hassle. That hesitation is costing you an average of $350 a year. That is nearly $2,000 over 5 years. Money that could be in your pocket instead of your insurer's. By the end of this video, you will have a complete step-by-step blueprint to switch car insurance in less than 2 hours, without overpaying and without any gaps in coverage. I will show you exactly when to cancel your old policy so you never pay for 2 policies at once. The one document you must get from your old insurer before you leave. And the secret timing trick that can save you an extra $50 to $100. Whether you are switching for a better rate, better service, or because you moved to a new state, this video will save you time, money, and frustration. Let me start by busting the biggest myth about switching insurance. Most people think you have to wait until your policy expires to switch. That is false. You can cancel your car insurance at any time, and you are entitled to a refund for any unused premium. If you pay in full every 6 months and you cancel after 4 months, your insurer must refund you the remaining 2 months. If you pay monthly, you simply stop paying for future months. There is no penalty. There is no fee. The only exception is some insurers charge a small cancellation fee, usually around $25 to $50, but that is rare for auto insurance. Check your policy documents, but do not let fear of a small fee stop you from saving hundreds. Now here is where it gets interesting. The worst time to switch is on the exact day your policy expires. Why? Because if you leave a gap, even one day, you lose continuous coverage history. That gap can raise your rates with your new insurer by 20 to 30%. So you need to time your switch perfectly. Here is the step-by-step process to switch without overpaying and without a gap. Step 1 is preparation. Before you even talk to a new insurer, gather your current declaration page. That is the document that shows your coverages, limits, and deductibles. You want to compare apples to apples. Write down your current liability limits, your collision and comprehensive deductibles, and any add-ons like rental reimbursement or roadside assistance. You also need your driver's license number, your vehicle identification number, and your current mileage. Having all of this ready will make the quoting process 10 times faster. Step 2 is shopping. Do not just get one quote. Get at least 3. Use comparison sites like the Zebra, Insurance Hotline, or Confused.com if you are in the UK. But do not stop there. After you get the comparison site results, go directly to the websites of the top 2 or 3 companies that came up. Sometimes, direct quotes are even lower than comparison site quotes. When you get quotes, make sure the coverages and deductibles match your current policy exactly. If you lower your coverage to get a lower quote, you are not comparing fairly. Step 3 is the critical timing step. Once you have chosen a new insurer, set your new policy start date for a specific future date. I recommend at least 1 week out. Then call your current insurer and tell them you want to cancel your policy effective the day before your new policy starts. That way, you have no gap. If your current policy renews on the 15th, set your new policy to start on the 15th and cancel your old policy effective the 14th. You will have overlapping coverage for 0 days. Or you can set both policies to start and end on the same day. Just make sure there is no gap of even 1 minute. Most insurers can backdate cancellations by a day or 2 if you ask nicely. Now, here is the pattern interrupt that most agents will never tell you. When you call to cancel, your current insurer will likely offer you a lower rate to stay. This is called the retention offer. Do not refuse it immediately. Ask them for their best offer in writing. Then compare it to your new quote. Sometimes the retention offer is actually better than switching, especially if you have been with the same company for many years. But do not take it just because they ask nicely. Run the numbers. If the retention offer is within 10% of your new quote, consider staying to avoid the hassle. If it is higher, switch. Step 4 is the actual switch. Once you have your new policy active, you need to notify your lien holder if you have a car loan. Your new insurer can usually do this for you, but double check, then cancel your old policy. Call them. Say, I would like to cancel my policy effective date. Please send me a written confirmation of cancellation. Do not just stop paying. That will lead to a non-payment cancellation on your record, which looks terrible to future insurers. Always cancel properly. Step 5 is the final verification. After you cancel, check your bank account to make sure no more automatic payments go through. Some insurers have a lag. Also, print or save digital copies of your new insurance card and keep them in your glove box. Delete the old card so you do not hand a police officer an expired policy. Let me give you a real-world example of how this saves money. A driver in Texas named Maria was paying $180 per month to State Farm. She got quotes from Progressive and GECO. Progressive offered $140 for the same coverage. She called State Farm to cancel. The retention agent offered her $145 to stay. Maria declined because the new policy was still $5 cheaper, but she also qualified for a $100 new customer discount from Progressive. She switched. Total time spent on the phone? 45 minutes. Total savings over the next 6 months? $240. That is over $300 an hour for her time. Now let me address the special cases. If you have an open claim with your current insurer, do not switch until that claim is fully resolved. Switching in the middle of a claim can complicate everything. If you are moving to a new state, you must switch your insurance to a policy licensed in that state. Most insurers do not cover you across state lines for more than 30 days. If you move from California to Texas, you have about 30 days to get a Texas policy. Start shopping before you move, set the new policy to start on your move date, and cancel the old policy the day after you move. What about switching when you have a teenager on your policy? The same rules apply, but the savings can be even larger. Teen driver rates vary wildly between companies. One insurer might charge an extra $150 per month for a teen. Another might charge $90. That $60 difference is over $700 a year. Definitely worth shopping. Here is a quick checklist for your switch. 1. Gather your current policy documents. 2. Get 3 to 5 quotes with identical coverage. 3. Check your current insurer's retention offer. 4. Set the new policy start date. 5. Cancel the old policy effective the day before. 6. Get written confirmation of cancellation. 7. Notify your lien holder if applicable. 8. Store your new insurance card. 9. Monitor your bank account for stray automatic payments. 10. Relax and enjoy your savings. Let me recap the key takeaways. Number 1. You can cancel your car insurance at any time and get a refund for unused premium. Do not wait for renewal. Number 2. Never let your coverage lapse, even for one day. A gap can raise your new rates by 20–30%. Number 3. Get quotes from at least 3 insurers using identical coverage and deductibles. Number 4. Ask your current insurer for a retention offer before you cancel. Sometimes staying is better. Number 5. Set your new policy to start before you cancel the old one to avoid a gap. Number 6. Always cancel in writing or by phone, never by just stopping payments. Number 7, get written confirmation of cancellation. Number 8, switching takes less than 2 hours and can save you $300 to $700 per year. Here is what I want you to do right now. Open a new tab. Go to a comparison site. Enter your information using your current coverage limits. See what comes back. If the lowest quote is more than 10% cheaper than what you are paying now, start the process today. You could be saving money by next week. If this video gave you the confidence to finally switch and stop overpaying, hit the like button. It helps more drivers learn how easy and profitable switching can be. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss my next video, which is called The Loyalty Penalty: Why Your Insurer Hates Long-Term Customers. And comment below. Have you ever switched car insurance? How much did you save? Share your story and your old versus new premium. I read every comment. Thanks for watching. Now go get that better rate. See you in the next one.